Hello, and welcome back to the Great Circle. TJ here, developer for the game, bringing you another live development stream. Today, focusing on the new model for the Giraffe, as well as some map improvements. I'm very happy to show you what I've been working on. I've been working really hard the last few days. Thank you guys for showing up, both on my personal channel and on the official The Great Circle YouTube channel. Thanks so much. Hello, Ellis. Hello, Adam. Hello, Survival Studios. Welcome. Hope you guys like the new intro. I've been slapping together some of that footage from from just my development. Eventually this is going to be a promo for the game. Speaking of which, for those who don't know, The Great Circle is an upcoming animal survival game where you play as one of many animals set in a giant African caldera. Um, the game is in development right now. It is available for testing in our Discord. If you would like to find out more, you get everything that you need in the description of this video, as well as follow me to the website, which is also linked in the description. The website is thegreatcircle.weebly.com. It is a subdomain. That's why it has the .weebly there. That's WEEBLY.com. And, it links to all the social media here, the YouTube, the Twitter, the Instagram, all of that's official. So don't miss any of the updates. Be ready for when this game drop. I cannot wait to see people play in this game. I want to see you guys running around as all your favorite animals, seeing everything that this world and this game has to offer, surviving with your friends, exploring biomes, getting into all kinds of shenanigans. Anyways, let me get ready to get to work here. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure everything is still up and live. And yep. We're good to go. Okay, so we're live in both places. Excellent. I've been working on that double stream. For some reason, every time I tried it in the past, it failed. But today, we are good to go. Now, let's go ahead and get to work. So what we're doing today is we are working on the animations for the new giraffe model. The giraffe has already been in the game as a AI creature, but wasn't really happy with the model. Got a new model now, got some new animations, and this one's going to be playable. So I'm going to add it to our upcoming roster for the babies update, which is update 3.0. Now we got a little bit of ways to go to get there, because right now the next update is actually 1.6, because we're on 1.5. However, I've been doing so much work in the last few days that I'm just kind of chucking all the new updates and stuff into 6 as well. So we might be skipping 2.0. We might be skipping all the way to 3. The main point of update 3 is to bring in all the basic playable characters. That would be the... Let me double check the list here. That would be... Let's go to our animal roster here. So that's going to be the secretary bird, the meerkat, the puff adder, red fox, the leopard. Oh, we got to add that to the list over here. The leopard. We're also going to bring in the elephant, the rhino, and now the giraffe are all going to be playable by update 3. Now, starting with update 3, you're not going to be starting off as an adult for any animal. It's all going to start off as a baby, and you're going to basically have to earn your way to adult and all the benefits that that brings, which is the way that we want the game to go. All right, let me 1 second. Let me get all the chat on the screen and make sure I'm not missing any messages from folks here. I gotta have the thing here, because or else I'm gonna miss it. Thank you, Survival Studios. I'm that new intro is actually, it's missing a lot of stuff. Like it doesn't have all the animals that I've been working on, but it has a lot that I haven't shown. Like I haven't shown any footage of the leopard yet, and nor have I shown the new biome, the grasslands biome. So I'm going to be showing some stuff today. But let's go ahead and get to work, and I will get to that point as we go. All right. Now this is a very gotta have my theme music now. Gotta have that going. So this is a very similar workflow to what I've been doing in the past. Most of you guys have already seen me do this. Make sure that's not too loud. There we go. Just enough. Okay. So I'm going to put I'm going to be working on locomotion first, and then, you know, some drinking, eating, sleeping animations, and just moving it around in the simulator. And then I'm going to jump into the new grasslands biome, just give you a look at that, and we'll be done for today. So let's first finish up hooking up all the animations here. First of all, here is the new model for the giraffe. Let me see if I can get it in the... Let me get the giraffe in the thing here. I can show it right here. All right, so here's a giraffe. Show the walking animation here. So it's a lot more detailed than the other one. It has smoother animations, and you know, this one also has the baby version. This is the baby giraffe that we're looking at right here. I also have the adult. But that's the walk animation. Check out the run. Very nice run. The last one had just a canter, so this is a nice improvement. We also have the sit down. We have sleeping. Very nice sleeping animation there. Very nice sleeping animation. We also have drink. I really like the drink animation. Very accurate. Dig that. All right, so I don't know about you, but I'm excited to hurry up and get these hooked up so I can get it into the simulator and move around and just see how it feels to move around as a giraffe. One thing I've been very curious about is how it's going to work with the camera and all, with the giraffe having such a large neck. You know, you kind of want to get the feel for what it's like to be a taller creature, basically the tallest creature in the world, looking down on everything once it's fully grown. Okay, so right here, oh, you getting some lag? Okay, looks like it's catching up a little bit. Okay, so from right here, what we're doing is we are doing the wake up. Okay, so we're gonna go sit and okay, actually we're getting stand up, so we're doing sitting, transition to stand. And here we're doing rest, start. This is to sleep. I thought I did this one already. I'm gonna have to actually delete the bottom half because it's already, so here's our sitting, here's our sleeping. Okay. Let's get back to this. All right, rest end. This is waking up. Going to sleep and waking up is a process. Basically, you have to sit down first, and then you hold down the sleep button, and then you can go to sleep. Obviously, if you played other games, it's very similar to that. Let's see here, giraffe. Don't need that. Direction. Is there eating animation? Actually, we have two. Let me double check, make sure this is the correct one. So we have actually a high eating and a low eating, I believe. Why is it so bright? Let me see if I can darken this. good enough. Alright, so this is head level. And this would be the low one, I believe. Oh, actually, that's mid. Alright, so as far as like small bushes, we're gonna have to do like custom animations, like some more to add to the variety here. But right now, we're gonna have to actually make some custom bushes that go to the height of the baby and the adult. But I do like these eating animation. One thing I love about the giraffe is the eyes. The eyes are very beautiful. Very pretty eyes and eyelashes. Okay, let's not do that. Let's go back. For eating, we're gonna go eating 1 and 2 actually. So this is one thing I like to do is when I don't have enough animations, I mix and stretch to make it seem like I have more. Let's see here. Half speed. Oops. And we'll go 1.25. Okay, let's do drink. That was easy and simple. Never gonna be drinking from the sky, no matter how tall. Alice says, do you ever play Minecraft? Never played it. It does not seem like my kind of game. In terms of, I don't know. The graphics don't seem like they're what I enjoy. Although I do acknowledge that Minecraft is actually very brilliant. Brilliant in how customizable, extensible, you know, the things that I've seen people do with Minecraft, like creating like the Lord of the Rings sets and stuff like with it. I've seen a lot of people do a lot of crazy things in Minecraft, and it's very, very impressive, but not quite for me, I don't believe. Although this is somebody saying it who hasn't tried it, and you know what they say, don't knock it till you try it. But I'm not knocking it. I know it's an amazing game, just maybe not my style. Let's see here. I actually considered doing this one as like this game here as like a more stylized, cartoony animal version and stuff, because I figured that might be easier to do with graphics and stuff. But I'm actually happy that I went the more photorealism route. Oh no, please don't crash. I think we have a crash coming. Ah, good grief. It happens. Give me a second to restart. How's everyone's day going? Everyone getting through? Survival Studio says, so do you have a reason for putting animals that live on different continents in an African-themed environment interacting with foreign species? Yes. So that actually is in part due to the lore. The lore kind of allows for exotic species. We call them exotics, the ones that basically have no business in Africa. But we also have, well, we basically have different categories. The main category that we have is native, right? And the second main category we have is established populations. So animals that are not native or weren't supposed to be native, but they do have very large populations or established, scientifically established populations in Africa, and they live in Africa, even though they may not be from there. But then there's also the third category of invasive species. So we have some of those. And then the final category is basically you don't see it in Africa. It's not there unless it's in a zoo, and that's the exotics. So those are your cassowaries. Those are a couple other animals. But the main part of the roster is the natives and established populations, followed by the invasive species, and then the smaller part of the roster is the exotics. Now, part of the reason is the lore just kind of allows for exotic species to be there too, but also it just kind of makes sense with us being able to get uh, animals, right? Like certain things that I wanted to put in the game, I couldn't because basically nobody had worked on a kudu model. Not a kudu. I mean what's the other one? Nobody had worked on the addicts, right? Nobody had worked on certain African native species. They're harder to get than other ones, and so a big part of the reason is I think I guess equal parts of the reason. I think they both of these reasons share an equal part. Basically, the just what what's practical to get in a game, because it could be pretty hard to get not only believable models but models that are well done. Plus, just the lore kind of allows for it, you know. But yeah, that would be the reason. That'd be the reason. Also, it's kind of cool. You got to try the cassowary when you get a chance. It's actually pretty fun to run around as a flightless giant bird that can kick things to death. But also, some of the animals are actually in the game because they were just prototyping for the animals that we really wanted. Like the cassowary was just really in the beginning there as preparation for the ostrich. We really want the ostrich, but can't get the ostrich yet, so we're just kind of using the cassowary because the cassowary model was actually quite good, and it had like basically a lot of the mobility that we know that the ostrich is going to have, so we knew it would be good for prototyping. So that's why we had it. And then, same story with the box turtle not being an actual native or invasive species, but it was good for the sulcata, basically prototyping for sulcata. And right now it's in the game, but there's no promise that any of the exotics will stay in the game. They're just kind of there right now, just because the until the roster gets bigger. So we may take out the exotics later, but we also could leave them in because the lore kind of allows for it. There's a reason. Oh, here we go. We're getting back up. 94%. But yeah, kind of an availability issue with African animals. Like they're harder to come by than one might think. You would think like with all the Animal Planet specials, all the Discovery Channel specials, like there would be more models and stuff available to work on, but they're harder to come by. And I know the reason why. If you do modeling for professionally, like as your line of work, it is basically a passion project. If you're doing the more niche animals like Madagascar animals or certain African animals that are not likely to be used by game studios who are going to purchase from you. So, but one good thing is in the future, I believe we will have funding available to specifically hire good modelers to make the custom models that we really want. So the honey badgers, for example, haven't been able to get that into the game, but if when we get to our fundraising campaign and we have that honey badger slot there, once we hit that goal, that milestone, we'll be able to get that work done so that we can get that animal into the game. So as more of the natives come, I think it'll be less noticeable that we have exotics in the game, and there's no guarantee that they'll stay. Just right now, I like them, and they just make a whole lot of sense. So, and the lore allows for it, so there's no reason not to use it. All right, here we go. Let's get back to the editors that we had open. Now it says if the frames are not super good, you could try lowering the lighting on it. Lighting costs a lot with frames. Absolutely, lighting is expensive, but lighting is one of those things that you just cannot skimp on. You know, you can skimp on it in a way, in that I can skimp on it right now in the editor. But when it comes time to export the game to you guys, I'm not gonna send you guys a game that looks like crap. Like, it doesn't have to. It actually is doing really good right now for a game that is not fully optimized by a professional yet, because I am not that knowledgeable. At some point, we're gonna get somebody who's basically their job is just to optimize the game. But for it to be doing as well as it's doing with just me at the helm, it actually is pretty impressive, I think. And actually, when I show you how I've expanded the map and have not lost any frames, I think that you'll have the same sense of wonder that I did. Here we go. Okay. All right, where were we? We were right in here. Nope, not the elephant. Here. Oh, I gotta do this part again. Give me a second. Sit and that means you're standing up. Transition to stand. Press start. This is a transition to sleep. Sleep to sit. Transition to sitting. Oh, let me save it. This is right before I crashed last time. There are some days this engine is just a pain to deal with. Like, some of the crashes just are at the worst times. They make no sense. And it's just like, why? Because other times this engine is just a godsend. And overall, I mean, this is a great thing. Like, it's worth the crashes for what this thing can do. It's awesome. But the crashes suck. They do suck. But that's why I save often. Now it says you should make like cool places on the map, like hidden caves, imposter titans. There's a cave. Oh, in Path of Titans, there's a cave that's very hidden somewhere on the map. I've been to it. It lagged. It has the lagtites hanging down from the ceiling, or something hanging down from the ceiling, with a waterfall in Path of Titan. There's a cave with a waterfall in it. I haven't seen that yet. Well, that's cool. But yes, actually, that is the goal. So basically, the map is huge. It's a huge map, and what it is the entire premise of the game is that it takes place inside of this giant crater. It's a caldera, and this is very much like something in real life called the Ngorongoro crater in Africa. It's basically a exploded dead super volcano, right? And inside of it, it's so huge that there's all these little biomes and things. So that's what we're doing with the Great Circle map. Within each biome, there's going to be story lore items kind of hidden throughout the entire world, so you can kind of gather the pieces and kind of piece together why things are the way they are and what happened, and how the animals all got there and why. And to Survival Studios question, like, why there are exotic species in the crater. So that's kind of part of the whole lore mystery thing. So it's not just that we use exotic species just because it makes sense to use them right now, but also it just is a part of the story, in general. Even if we didn't have to use exotic species, I think that we would still use a few because it just makes sense for the story. Here we go. Ultimately, once you guys get into the lore, I think you guys are going to realize the game is a bit bigger than what it seems like. Because we could have just stuck with, you know, it's just an animal survival game in Africa, but we're doing more with the lore. So there's, for those who want to invest more time into getting that part of the game, there's a lot that's going to be there. I'm kind of a storytelling type of buff guy. All right, let's see, eat. This is eating animation. I'm just gonna do one right now because I did two and did the speed and everything and then it crashed. Let's do drink. I'll circle back to the eating. Alice says, I missed types. It's self-corrected, but you can take you to the cave one day. It's so cool. Oh, okay, cool. That'd be nice. I would like to see that cave. What part of the map is it in? Is it God dang it, dude. See what I mean? This is kind of, it's a pain that comes with it. It comes with the territory. The caves that I've been to in Path of Titans are, I know about the one under Turtle Island. I know about the one over by, not Grassland, but, oh, I guess it is one of the Grassland area with the lake. There's like 2 underwater caves that I've been to. But if there's another secret cave, and there's one over by Talon's Point, like a little tiny den cave. But I don't think I've been to any other caves, so it'd be cool to see the caves. If it has a waterfall in it, that's really cool. One thing I'd really like to see them do with the map is start to connect the outer parts of the map with Central, the Great Lake, because if they're going to be adding some aquatics, you know, it's going to be a little boring if the aquatics can only be in Great Lake. So it'd be nice to be able to connect them with rivers or something like that. Here we go. Jump back up pretty quickly here. It'd be nice to connect the rest of the map with like rivers and stuff. That would be really cool, I think. So, I think I'm going to switch to the development level 0. For some reason, I don't remember crashing whenever I'm doing stuff in that one, so I'm going to switch out of this one real quick. This one is compiling shaders and whatever else is doing there. Okay. Oh, I'm still compiling over here too. All right, so while that's happening, let's see how far I was. Make sure these are... I cannot win. Okay. So there was another animal that I was working on where this kept happening, and it was, I think it was the wildebeest. I don't know what it is, but sometimes you have to destroy your animation blueprint and then make it again to get past whatever that is. So I may need to skip over the giraffe, and I may just do a little bit of showing a little bit of the map updates and then call it a day, because I don't know how long it'll take me to get past this. You would not believe the amount of time that I put into certain simple tasks over the last year trying to make this game happen. But it just is part of the whole thing. This is what it is. But that's annoying. I may need to hop in the Path of Titans and blow off some steam and just murder people for a little bit. I guess it doesn't even matter if I switch levels now. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get the thing back open here. So I distinctly remember adding the sitting variable before it crashed each time. So maybe I won't add the sitting variable for now. I have the locomotion, so I kind of just want to jump to just seeing how it moves around. So let's see if we can do that. And I want to see specifically with the giraffe, what's interesting is the position of the camera. How are we going to position the camera? We're going to put it on the back, on the spine, or at the very top of the head. It's going to be interesting to see what it feels like. Let's go and actually just see what it feels like to walk around this giraffe. Okay, so I do need to compile this. I'm going to break this for now. Compile. You gotta be kidding me. This is why it takes so long to finish stuff in the aisle, by the way. For those who want to know, why do they take so long to add stupid dinos? Stuff like this is happening for them, I'm sure. Because I could have predicted, hey, I've added so many animals, like I know I can knock this out in 30 minutes, but no. The program does what it wants to do sometimes. Sometimes it'll be as fast as you've ever done it, and sometimes it just is unbelievably long to get something simple done. All right, how are we going to go about this? I think I'm just going to make a second blueprint. Alice says, Path of Titans could add a dino right now, I bet you were sometime today, so why don't they? You never know, but because it does seem like Path of Titans, they just kind of drop them at will. It would almost seem like it's strategic. Like some people thought that they dropped Sarko because the Isle was getting ready to do the Dinosuchus, but Dinosuchus didn't come. So it was like the strategic reason for that would be to kind of take the wind out of the Isle's sails, if you wanted to believe that line of thinking. But they're taking so long that it's like people are forgetting about the Sarcosuchus, and now they've one up themselves by bringing out the Iguanodon now. But I don't know if you go by what they say. They say they just do it when they're ready. There's no telling when they are. They don't exactly have like a. I don't know if they do have a roadmap for Path of Titans that kind of tells you, hey, we got 39 out of 50 tasks done, so you kind of have an idea of what's coming when. Let me just delete that. We'll save this. And let me see if I can head this off at the pass. I'm scared to even compile it. I don't think I even want to compile this right now. I think I'm just going to do a second blueprint. Gah. It is reliably unreliable sometimes. All right, so the giraffe is a bus, so I'm gonna have to skip the giraffe for this live stream. It is gonna get done very soon, but I'm not gonna just keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. For whatever reason, it's doing that thing, and I don't know what to do about it. So we'll go right to the map updates. So to date, there have been 2 biomes that I've shown. I've shown the brush biome, and I showed the jungle biome in streams. Only the brush has been playable. In the next update, in 1.6, you're actually going to have the map expand 9-fold. So it's going to be 9 times bigger. You're going to have the brush biome, you're going to have the new grasslands biome, and you're going to be able to access the jungle biome by going through the grasslands part of the map. There's also going to be an unfinished savanna part, but it being unfinished right now, I can't say how much personality it will have. It's going to be very big, so you will be able to go to that part of the map if you want to, but there's not going to be a whole lot to see yet. At least not right now. I don't know what I'll add by the time update actually comes out, but definitely you're getting a bigger map in 1.6. So if you were running around the brush and were like, I'm getting a little tired of the brush, now you're going to have a whole lot more to see. Let's go. Let's take a quick overview look at what you saw, what was playable and what's playable now. So we'll see here, levels. And here is world composition. Put that over there. All right, so this is a kind of a tool that kind of lets you overview everything that's in the thing. All right, so here is what was playable. Brush, right? Big area. Doesn't seem that big if you're flying above the entire thing with the secretary bird. But now, if you thought that was big, now here is a bigger part of the map, and this isn't even the biggest yet. So there's more areas and stuff. Like there's going to be a mountain area. But here's what you have now. So brush is here. You're going to now have access to the grasslands to the east. Even more east, you'll get over to the thick jungle part. And here are the other new sections that have yet to really have a lot of personality to put in. Right now I'm just calling them the savanna areas. So they're very barren, looking kind of deserty, but they're going to be surrounding everything. And this is going to be central. I think we're going to end up moving grasslands out towards the edge. And what's going to happen is the central area is going to be more of the savanna. And you can kind of go in any direction and get to a different type of biome. But for right now, grassland's going to be in the center. Grasslands right now looks beautiful to me. I love the look of grasslands. All right, let's go. Let's take a look at grasslands real quick. Let me actually go to the single biome because it has a little better lighting in the single one real quick. Here's the single. Make sure I'm getting the right one. Here it is. And the goal is to really deliver a full environmental experience where you get to have all these different biomes. Don't want the map to be too big where it's like you'll never ever meet up with any of your friends because it's just so huge, but definitely I want it to give you a lot to explore over a long amount of time. Okay. Let me make sure, what are these real quick? Let me see here. Okay, these are NPC foxes. Okay, so let me get rid of the foxes real quick because they're designed to, they're in there to hunt everything. Let's see. We'll take those out because everything is going to spawn on its own now. I think we're going to go right in the middle of the morning where it's like nice and foggy. And let's see, what are we gonna go in as? I like the leopard. I'm gonna go in as a leopard baby. I think I'm gonna go to the middle. Let's see what time of day it is real quick. It's gonna be, 6:30 in the morning. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna get to see the sunrise. Actually, let's do 6 even. All right, let's just drop on it. Oh, I have to wait for it to compile. We're almost done with compiling. 31 left. We're gonna cancel these. I captured a gorgeous shot just at the right time. I was just kind of sitting down as a leopard, and this elephant just kind of walked up in the distance behind me through the fog. It looked beautiful. And actually, I can show you that picture real quick. It's on the, I think it was on the Discord. It was on our Instagram, I think. Nope, taking a long time, so we'll just load it from the local. Let's go to our photos. Oh, that's not it. Those are the development stages for leopard. You can kind of see the infant growing up into a juvie, growing up into a young adult, a full adult here. So rhino. Is this it? Here we go. That's kind of it right there. That thing just kind of, I didn't even see it coming. I was just kind of looking over doing something. I look back up the screen, I just see the thing moving, and I hear it actually before I see anything, and it just looks so huge standing above the grass over there. Big old bull. All right, let's get back to the development. Okay, we're ready to go in. Let's go in. Let me just reload the YouTube page chat, make sure I'm not missing anything from over there. Oh, it's too bright. Okay, let me see where we are. Let's go over here. Alright, so here's the grasslands. Where's the sun gonna come from? I forgot I changed the lighting in here. It looked better when it was darker in the morning, but the thing about the fog is it reflects light and makes it brighter. Okay, so the sun's supposed to come from that direction over there. But yeah, so the grasslands has basically a lot of these long grass. Oh, here we go. So this is how it's supposed to be. Right. Oh, there's a meerkat. Did it spawn right here? 2 of them. They're not moving. I might have to reload the nav mesh. So here's how it's supposed to be. Right before dawn. Right before the sun peaks over the mountains. It's dark. And then you have your sunrise light come in. Oh, and I do have some night vision. I mean, still working on it, but it'll do for now. Not all the animals can do it. The lions are going to have excellent night vision. There we go. So that's what the sun at grasslands looks like. This is at just over 6:30. So I'm going to reload it and start there. But first, let me just redo the nav mesh real quick. But I really like this environment. The fog sells, it just kind of sells a lot of this biome. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me reload the nav mesh real quick. This is one way I like to do it. It's going to take a second. And you can actually see it loading. So basically everything that's green is walkable by the animals. So all the animals can only walk on what the green touches. And when I reload the nav mesh, it recalculates where everything is so that they have reliable navigation information. So now they can go all over this map. So when you're looking for food, you can't just think that things are going to spawn on top of you, even though those meerkats did spawn on top of me. You're going to have to actually look for your food because they're looking for food. Not only do they spawn in, but food sources for them spawn in different locations. They're never in the same place twice. So they have to look for food and you have to look for them if you're hunting them. Otherwise, if you're a herbivore, you have to look for food. And the cool thing in this game is going to be that the food will not always spawn in the same biome, because once things dry up, your food's not going to be spawning in the certain biome that you're in. So you're going to have to actually migrate to a new area that does have the food. So the food is basically going to be kind of moving around throughout the map. So right now, this area, this grasslands biome may have a lot of food in it, but once that goes away, then you're going to have to move on to the brush biome or savanna and look for food in those areas, because the the brain behind the game that's deciding where the food is loading has decided that this area is no longer providing food for the herbivores, which means the herbivores move on, which means the carnivores have to move on too. And I like that logic because it very much is how things work in nature. Just about done. Oh, got a question here. Sorry for missing some of this question, but the thing was loading in the background and I didn't notice. Where did you get your models? One game dev to another. Good question. So I get most of mine on the marketplace for Unreal, for Epic Games. However, I have gone outside of Epic because like certain trees that I wanted, like acacias, I kind of had to go to other places like Turbo Squid or CG Trader, like places like that. So I don't get them from one place, but I get them from all over. But reliably, what I prefer is the Unreal Marketplace because they kind of have standards and stuff. Like they make them tell you like how many blueprints something has, how many animations things have, you know. Whereas other places that I've kind of taken a risk on, like getting an animal or something that I think looks cool, but it's like they'll say, hey, it has this many animations, but they don't tell you exactly what the animations are. So you may be getting an animal that does not have all the animations that you need, and that's fine, but it's something that you would like to know before you buy something rather than by buying it. And some guys charge a lot of money, so it's like, you know, you may really love the detail a model has, but like if you're not going to be doing the animations for it, then you're not going to be able to get it because you're not going to be able to use it. But yeah, I love the Unreal Marketplace, and I like some other places too, but like when it comes to the animals, I like Unreal better because they do kind of tell them that they have to like tell you certain things about the models. Let's see here. Oh, and which game are you deving for Survival Studios? Let's see here. Getting there, just about done. Actually, I could go in right now and just with the green that we have, I think that will work for the current things. I just like to have it all the way complete, but and I guess it's only a couple minutes more. While this is loading, let me see about the ambient lighting real quick. Okay, we're done now. Let's get in there. So one of the things I kind of wanted to see is like, wait, where's the water? Oh, let me head towards the water. There's lots of different ways to find resources in this game. Which direction am I going? This way. There's lots of different ways to find resources in the game. Like just like in real life, like if you're a carnivore and you can't find anything to hunt, you may want to scavenge, right? But how do you find something that's already been killed? Well, there are these things called buzzards and vultures in the sky, and they kind of find food for you. There are certain birds that fly to water sources. The white stork. They can be a way to find water in this game because the water is not going to always be where it is. It's going to dry up just like the food isn't going to always spawn in the same biome. Once the water dries up, you can kind of reliably like follow the white storks to where another water source will be, because they basically will find water and they hang out around water. Give me 1 second, let me turn this up. Otherwise I won't be able to hear prey when it comes. Okay. Yeah, I like the fog in the grasslands. Long grass. Don't go into the long grass. Not into the long grass. Alright, so water should just be over here. Lots of water too. So I am gonna be diminishing the amount of water that's in these places because this is a lot of water. Let me go to the side or else I'm gonna fall into the deep end. Oh shoot. That sucks. And you know what? I'm just gonna go over to the water. The water is still not fully functioning, or you're swimming in it. So it's kind of like, remember when they have Rima where you just kind of sink to the bottom? Same thing. I have the same problem right now. I will fix it. I just haven't gotten there yet. Here. Actually, in the big map, it is fixed. All right, so let's see if we can find some wildlife now. So another thing is some of the animals will be nocturnal and some will be diurnal, meaning some of them are going to be asleep during the day and some of them are going to be asleep during the night. And you can actually walk up on them while they're sleeping, and you could attack them if you want to. Or you can use the opportunity to sneak past them, because if you see the lions are going to be one of the ones who sleep during the day, so if you see a pride of lions, you may not want to wake them up, or else they'll wake up and kill you. Did I see something in the bush? Nope. I mean, sorry to catch up on the other chat here. Let me see here. Survival Studios says it's not a single game, it's a game company. It's like basically do animal games for each continent, like Africa, Masai Mara, and Ngorongoro. That's one of and Ngorongoro inspired me for the setting for this one, because this takes place in a giant crater. Serengeti, Lagwawa, not sure how to say that. Akawako, okay, haven't heard of that. Basically more of the more well-known parks. Okay, of continents. Also, sorry I'm late to reply. I was lagging. Oh, it's cool. I just hope the stream isn't lagging too bad. That's something I've been trying to work on. But it's like it always feels like if it's not one thing, it's another thing that causes the lag. Right now, I think it should be doing okay. Alright, so where is some wildlife? I haven't seen anything just yet. For each animal, there's going to be a set of challenges. Like, not just finding food, but there's going to be things that you have to compete with for food. There are things that are programmed to spawn in and look for the same food that I'm looking for and kill it before I do, and then guard it. So it's like they'll kill something and then guard the body and chase me off if they see me. But then there's also things specifically hunting things that are my size. So it's like they'll definitely be hunting me, like foxes, for example. Which at this point in my development, because I'm just a cub, can definitely kill me. Especially when they gang up on you, because like foxes actually can pack hunt, especially the red foxes. I thought I saw something over here. I'm about to cheat. There we go. Check that out. You can kind of see. So there's a cassowary over there in the distance. There's something over there by the water. There's something over there. Something over there too. So there's stuff all around, really. Probably not smart to go to the cassowary, but I'm gonna go. Oops, sorry. I just want to see it. Cassowaries are more of one of the more ornery types. They're not sociable. They're actually very dangerous. I believe they're considered the most dangerous bird in the world for humans, I think, because somebody got kicked in the neck and killed by one, I think. Oh, look at that. Atlas deer. 2. I'm happy how the herding turned out in this game. It's shaping up. It's not fully done yet, but it's looking pretty decent. See how they're all going? Look. And of course you can see the white stork letting you know where water is if you didn't know, because they're over there looking for frogs and stuff. I just want to see where the Atlas deer are going real quick. They're not worried about me because I'm considered a small predator and they're medium. So they could attack and kill me if they want. So I won't attack one of those. Too big. But when I become big, everything's on the menu. Okay, yeah, you can see him gathering over here, look. Oof. Uh-oh, gotta tighten up that animation. When they're moving slow, their legs aren't moving fast enough. Let's see, that's the females. Gotta fix those. rest of them over here grazing. I don't know how I missed the cassowary. Not concerned about me at all. Let me refresh my page over here. God dang it, dude. So I don't know if, sorry if one of the chats went down, so I don't know if I'm missing questions or not. Oh my god, look at how they're walking. Definitely not good. They look eerie. Okay, so I can fix that real quick, actually. Yuck. Okay, let's fix that real quick. How dare they? How you guys like the color palette for the green grasslands? How you like the blue mixed with green, mixed with some pink and orange? See that? See this guy? Okay, let's see here. By the way, since you mentioned you guys are doing animals that are in Africa as well, not just other continents, but possibly this one, feel free to drop the name of that company so I can take a look at, see if there are some models that we want to get. Where? Oh, here we go. Gotta scroll up. So what I want is the blend space. There we go. Oh, forgot this one is set up the other way. Yuck. Let me see. Look at the animation blueprint. Ew. You can't do that. I'm gonna have to replace the blend space. This is just too rudimentary. Hopefully I don't break it, but I mean... Well, actually, maybe I can work within it. Alright, so here's where they were having trouble, right here. See that? That's at 100. I can't have that. Alright, let me make sure that the default, the idle, yeah, the idle's there. Let me see what it takes. Just greater than 0, less than 0, okay. Should be able to just delete the other one and just be okay. So what I'll do is just put a second one Actually, that might fix it right there. Just kind of one of the stock blueprints that came with that. Okay. Now let's see how this works. Oop, we can start with a little later in the day. Kind of want to see the wildebeest. They're a bit more rare than the Atlas deer, although maybe that's not better than having them more show up more than Atlas deer. And we have the deer. And they are walking better, so now their legs are moving much better. I like it. They sure show up in numbers. Ooh, look at that. Check this out. Rhino sighting. Can't get too close to those because they will come after you. Not just that, they got babies. Mama rhino and a baby rhino. Oop, let me... maybe this thing will load. Let me see if I can get the chat on my screen so I can see it better. Troll plus F10. Yeah, it should be working. But it's not, so let's see. You guys can see the chat, but I can't for some reason. Okay, so I can kind of see it over here. So Adam asks, will mother animals be able to kill their young? Yeah, in kind of a friendly fire situation, but if you're asking about the AI won't be trying to kill their young. Although it's possible that in the future, if the mother's hunger gets high enough or low enough, or if the mother gets hungry enough, I may add that if they're capable of eating flesh, that they kill their young to survive. Where'd the rhinos go? Is that them? Yeah, they're over here. Kind of want to take a picture real quick. See if I can get close without triggering an attack. Alright, so in the game, to access photo mode, you just press P. So we have a built-in photo mode. It always starts off too bright, so you just take the exposure down. And this is very much like Ansel for the NVIDIA users. You can kind of move the camera around. It almost looks like it's nursing. But I have to do some work to get it to stop slingshotting. You can take some pretty good pictures with this mode. You may want to use your own Photoshop or screenshot app or whatever, but this one is actually really good. It already has some built-in settings. Oh, what is that? Okay. Atlas deer. Yeah, but the parent animals can hurt their young, but they're more likely to hurt you if you get too close. If I were an adult leopard and she saw me, she's more likely to attack if I'm an adult. Because I'm small, I look like less of a threat, and that's intentional. I'm gonna wait till they slow down so I can snap another pic. Actually, now might be my going into the grass. And they stopped. Alright, go to photo mode. First, let me just go ahead and snap this one. There we go, this is not a bad angle. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get it because it's slingshotting me. It does the slingshot thing on automatic. I shouldn't have it like that, but I put it like that. It'll bring it back to where you are, knowingly. Because the assumption was that you want to take a picture of your own animal, so I should take this off to make it. God dang it. It's like slingshotting me. Let's see if I can get it from this side. Aw, I want the one with the baby in it too. Now it's gonna be blurry. God dang it. That's not me moving, it's moving it by itself. Now I just reset the whole thing. Okay, well. Alright, well, let me see if I can up the encounters, because I want to see if I can encounter organically some wildebeest more out in the grassland. I'm still balancing out which animals appear in which biomes more. I think we want to see some wildebeest more often. Let me see if we can up the encounter for that real quick. And I think I'm going to wrap the stream after that, because I need to finish the giraffe, but I don't want it to keep crashing in the stream. And sometimes when I'm working on an animal, the thing will just crash and crash if I'm streaming at the same time. So I may have to do that when people are not looking again. Let's see. Where's my controller? Here it is. Here we go. Now I can see the chat. Survival Studio says, yes. Here we see a mother white rhino and calf. As curious baby leopard trails them, but curiosity killed the cat. Yep. I've definitely followed too close before. And actually, this is what's supposed to happen, but if I follow too close and the mama hears me or sees me, then she'll turn around and step on me. And that can happen surprisingly quick. Let's see. Herd spawn, Atlas deer, wildebeest. This is the one. So let's see what we got. Okay, well, what I'll do is I'm going to, for this, take it down so that they almost immediately spawn. And we'll do 500 max. This is a timer, by the way. And that is part of the level brain that I was referring to. It kind of calculates, you know, what animals should be moving around and what biomes and how often and things like that. And what I did was just tell it, I want to see more wildebeest, please. So let's see if we can see some wildebeest organically. Preferably a bunch of them too. Gotta be careful too, because in this biome there is a lot of red foxes, because there's also a lot of rabbits. And red foxes will try to eliminate me because we hunt the same food. Good thing about wildebeest is that they're noisy, so when they're near, I should be able to hear them grunting and stuff. But they also like to hang out by water, so let me see if I can find a water source. for that, I will look to the skies and find a white stork, which I don't see any yet. Oh, the fog's coming in. I think we have wildebeest spawned in because the thing just let me know there's a group forming. Got my headphones so I can hear them better. They're in here somewhere. Survival Studio says, hey, if you... Oops, dang it, the screen went black again. Hey, if you need help with anything nature... God dang it, this screen. If you need help with anything nature on your game, I can be your science advisor, researcher. I have been told I am quite an encyclopedia or something. I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Those things always scare the crap out of me. This wild boar. Still working on the warthogs, folks. We'll get them in here too. Where'd they go? Oh, there's some movement over there. Oh, Atlas deer. They look so huge compared to me. I can just follow the Atlas deer because he's going to a food source, which is most likely where the wildebeest are going too. Gotta speed up. So this direction. Oh, and I see a white stork. So that means there's water over here somewhere. What I'm really thinking about right now is like how to make the environments look even cooler. Like I'm liking certain things about each biome. Like this biome, I really like the color palette. The green, the blue, the pink. And the orange in the evening. Oh shit, what was that? But I'm trying to figure out like how can I make the brush biome look even better. One thing that is going to be an obvious improvement is eventually I'm going to start to alter the terrain more. Right now I'm relying a lot on the Foley to sell each biome, but that's just the first level. I also want to like start to put in some hills and canyons and quarries and, you know, rivers and things like that, which I will eventually get to. But also one of the things is because I haven't finished IK is one of the reasons I haven't been putting in a lot of hills and stuff, because it would be painfully obvious that I don't have IK done. Dude, where are the wildebeest at? Alright, I'm about to cheat. I'm cheating. Oh, there's stuff all around me. Let's go this direction first. So this is actually a pretty big area, this biome. Just like the other one. It's basically the same size. I It just looks different. And it actually feels bigger because I'm not flying around as Secretary Bird. Oh, is that them? On the other side? No. Those are bushes. Yeah, but here's the part where the IK obviously is not done, and it looks like it. So I am working on scent and stuff like that, so some of the animals will be able to do some tracking. Oh, this is shadow. White storks. I can't wait to have the vultures in here too. Let me see here. I don't think a lot of wildebeest spawned in because I still don't see anything or hear anything. So I think I need to look at that spawner and just like double the amount or something. Yeah, let's mess with the spawner real quick. All right, let's see here. First of all, let's see how many are supposed to come in with it. So 5 adults and 3. Let's do 10. Adults, 3 babies. 3 babas. Spawn delay 5. What's our lifespan? Oh, unlimited. Okay. Let's see how this goes. You know what? Let's make it faster. Let's bring them in even under the 500-second limit. Let's do 100 seconds. Just for this stream. And when you have the game, it's not going to be that fast, that guaranteed. With wildebeest, you usually hear them before you see them. So let's see if we can hear them grunting. And actually, it should be easier to see them too with the fog as background. The adults are not small, they're pretty big compared to me. So I would like the scent to kind of work with this one, and like to have the footprints be either yellow or red or something like that. But this is not done yet. Still? Oh, there we go. I see something. 2, 3. I can hear him too. We found the wildebeest. Where's he going? Whole herd of them. Big one's leading. Oh, there's more way up there. Probably going to the water hole. No, there's a bush or something. Uh-oh, lag stepping. Oh, where's he going? I see some lag stepping. And that means when they're moving really slow, they're sliding, their footsteps don't match. Yeah. I can make an adjustment. Where's the babies? Those are warning sounds. Wildebeest can actually fight. They've got the horns on their heads and stuff. The amount of warnings you get is random. So you might get one warning and then one comes and charges at you. Or you might get like several. Alright, so I do want to fix that lag stepping. Let's go ahead and fix that real quick. So if they're moving this fast, alright, let's get rid of this one. Move that down. Alright, that should look better. Should find him pretty quickly again. That's the thing about the long grass. Easy to lose prey. Oh, snap. Foxes. That's how they're fighting. Oh, crap. They will hunt me on sight. That's a pack. Are those wildebeest? Those are wildebeest. Babies. Baby wildebeest. Just by themselves. They have a higher pitch grunt than the adults do. Could attack one, but I'm not going to. If I was, though, I'd go after the little tiny one. Atlas deer over there. What is happening? Is that thing lag stepping? Yep. That's... I didn't do it. I didn't fix it for the male. That real quick here. Actually, it should be the same. Let's just be sure. Here's our male. Yeah, it is the same. Oh, no, it's not. That's not the same. So I can fix it, which is good. Alright, so I need a walk. Oh. Which one is this? Trot? He only has trot? No, there we go. No? Okay, so that's why I was having trouble with him. So I'll just use trot, but I'll slow it down. That's the best I can do. That's this kind of charge animation. So it should look better now. I have one more thing after this. Oh, it's just on. One more thing to do after this. I just want to make sure that the entire map loads. So this here is just one section of it. Basically, I'm going to cross from this section into the other section and just make sure that it loads properly, and that will be the end of the stream. But first, see if we can spot one more wildebeest sighting. Just make sure that the deer is walking better now. I love sunrise in this biome. It looks nice. Going in the right direction. There's water over here. 'Cause I can see the... Oh, snap. Red fox. It is hard to get away from them because they can smell you. Whereas other things would lose you in the brush. God dang it, dude. Oh my god, it's a pack. I think I lost lost them. There's like 4 of them. Oh, shoot, dude. You cannot relax around here. Now I'm just kind of curious where they go. Alright, I'm gonna go into God mode real quick. See if I can spot him. What is that? It's a stork. That's them right there. Oh no, those are rabbits. Where'd that pack go? Rabbits. Stork. Storks. Dude, where'd the pack go? Oh, here we go. No, 4. Is this them? Yeah. They're hunting. What is going on here? That's a little bit weird. Something's wrong with the... I think they have 2 alphas here. They're not supposed to be doing that. They're supposed to check with them and then move on. But they are moving as a unit, which is fine. Oops. Sorry, I was showering a pack of what? Yep. Red foxes. They just kind of came out of nowhere. But I need to check to make sure that they're, yeah, this is messing up. Something's got them stuck. Let me just double check something here. Which one is this? Enemy alpha. He's the alpha. It's regular. What is happening? Why are they stuck in that? Yeah, that's not how they're supposed to be. So let me see if I can troubleshoot that real quick. So I'm going to spawn a pack right here. We're going to go into spectator mode. Let's check their behavior real quick. Yeah, so they do have red foxes in North Africa, which is not surprising because red foxes are basically all over the world. They're everywhere. Okay, now they're behaving normally. make sure that the leader triggers everything else. Yep. Alright, so this one is definitely the alpha right here. Jeez. It's getting dark. So the alpha determines the general area that the rest of the group searches in. They're all searching for prey, but they won't go too far away from the alpha. Let's see if I can highlight them. Yeah. So now they're behaving normally. I don't know what messed them up last time. Maybe it was just encountering me. See how they fan out like that? And then they come back. Basically, the leader is the epicenter. Yeah, but you find them in like 6 or 7 countries in North Africa. They are basically an established population. Okay, so this is now doing what I wanted to do, and that's good. What we got over here? Oh, something just despawned. I wanted to see what that was. Alright, let me see if I can avoid them. Let me see if it messes up when they encounter me again. Oops, I didn't spawn in as the leopard. So they should be able to hunt me pretty easily as a baby. Oh, shoot, he's right there. He knows I'm over here too. He just doesn't know exactly where. The thing about these foxes is when one spots you, he'll bark and bring the rest of them on. Let's see if I can be spotted and get away somehow. Oh, they see me. Alright, here comes 2 of them. Okay, I lost him. Which I should be able to with how tall the grass is. Alright, let's see where they are now. I hear rabbits. Alright, so they should be regrouping with their leader. There they are over here. It's the wild boar. Oh, they're coming this way. Oh snap, he sees me. Shoot. Here comes the haircut. Oh, the other one hasn't noticed yet. Okay, now he's coming. card. I should. Oh no, they're still on me. Now I got the whole 3 of them. Oh, the whole pack is coming now. So the only way to get away from these foxes now is I have to lose the leader, because they will never go too far away from the leader. So if I can juke the leader and get far enough away from the leader, even if the others are still on me, if I've lost the leader, they should turn around and go back to the leader. So I think I lost the leaders just now. Otherwise, that's a losing fight. Unless I'm an adult. The 3 of them, even 2 of them can kill me. They sure move fast, because they were just over here. There we go. Oh no, those are wildebeest. That's a meerkat. Was that them? Oh, did he starve? Or did something kill him? These guys killed him. Okay, so they're over here now. Still hunting as a pack. I like the foxes. They bring a pack hunting thing to the game that I can't get yet with the lions and with the hyenas, because I don't have hyenas or lions yet. Or I don't have good lions yet. I have lions, they suck though. Are there leopard AI? Yes, there are, actually. And just because they're a more powerful predator, they take longer. There's a longer chance that they will spawn in. Like, the weaker or smaller the predator or animal, the more often you'll see it. But if it's a powerful animal like a adult leopard, they'll spawn in, but the chance that they'll go longer is a wider thing. So they'll have a 0 to 8,000 versus a weaker animal will have a 0 to an elephant. A weaker animal will have like a 0 to maybe 1,000 or something. Let's get a closer look. There, he's right there. There's 2 of them. There's one over there too. They have trample damage now, so I can't get too close. I also use Gem Studio Lion. I was looking at that one, I think, and what I was looking at was like which ones that they have baby versions with too, because I want the playable animals to have start off as babies. I didn't see that they have any cubs, so I was just waiting a little bit, but I am very interested in those. I favored the leopard because the leopard came with cubs, or a cub. I do like our elephant, if I must say so myself. It looks like the texture isn't fully rendering though. Let me get closer. Oh, okay, it is rendering. He's coming over here to join this one. Is that a bull? They could fight. He is big. Same company that made the leopard model you're using. Yep. The hippo and elephant models come with babies. The hippo does. I was looking at the hippo. I'm interested in the hippo, but I haven't gotten the water stuff done yet. I need to get on that. Once I have the water stuff, I'm gonna go back and check out the hippos. The elephant models come with the baby. Well, that's cool. I need to look at that again. I like our elephants though. Ours come with a baby. Ours are pretty good. The foxes, they're back. Oh, hold on. Those aren't foxes. Are those foxes? I can't tell. Yeah, those are foxes. You know what I really want badly? The wild dog. We need the wild dog. And the jackal. Let me know if you see a good jackal model out there. Elephants are just fine over here. Alright, so now that I know that the fox thing is fine, let's take this out. Let's try the leopard. Check out the leopard spawn. Now, these are enemy leopards, which means these actually are specifically programmed to kill the player. Oh, I forgot to go in as a spectator. So there's some that will hunt everything below the weight class, but then there's others that just hunt the player. This is for testing purposes, so in actuality, I would want the leopard to be opportunist. So if it sees prey other than the player, it should hunt that too. Oh. Okay, so there we have an adult leopard. You know what? Let me use the other one too. Actually, let me use the other one instead of this. You'll see in a second. This one's gonna spawn a family. Trotting along. A little fast. I think I may want it to go a little slower. I feel like this is National Geographic because we're like looking through the camera trying to get a sighting. Alright, there should be... Oh, he's going back. She's doubling back. Because she has cubs now. Yep. There's mama. There's two cubs. Lions are going to be a way tougher challenge because they run in big prides. So I actually am very... What is this over here? God dang it, it keeps despawning when I get closer. It's probably a wildebeest. check the message here. Oh yeah, the giraffe also comes with baby. Yep, that's the one I have that one. Let me see. I feel like the jackal would do better in the pack system than foxes, as they actually work together to achieve things, unlike foxes, which rarely band together in number. It depends on the fox. The red fox is actually more social than the others, I believe. And it actually, the research suggests that there's like varying personalities. Like, they've been observed in packs of about 5 and 6 doing pretty well, and then there's some that, you know, basically they'll just be a mating pair. Let me see. But the pack animals, I've been more interested in others, just because I know this game's going to be heavily multiplayer. Like, the single player thing is coming along really well. Like, the PvE looks like it's going to be an engaging challenge, but also the multiplayer thing is going to be its own experience as well. And the pack animals are very important for that. But the foxes, I'm happy with how they're performing. If nothing else, they are pretty good prototyping, because the same or very close logic would be the same for the wild dog and jackal. Jackals I more often than not saw in mating pairs. I'm not sure if they're more social than foxes or about the same. The red foxes I know are more social than other species of fox. Let me see here. Still searching for food. Let me see if I can get one of those shots like this. Yep. Walks right by the camera. Could probably use that in a probo. Okay, so let's get to the last task. Well, first, before I do that, let me just see if there's any possible way I might be able to put this giraffe in without it crashing. But I wanted the jackal more than I wanted the fox or anything else. It's just the foxes are way more common on the marketplace. Obviously. Oh, this is the wrong giraffe. And I really want the honey badgers really bad. Those would be really cool animals. But they're going to be a pain to really find. Okay, that one's done. Done. Didn't really confirm that one, but I think it's done. And let's get the giraffe now. Here we go. Come on, baby, don't crash this for me. I better save everything before I do it. Jackals are more social than foxes, as frequently yearling offspring stay with their parents to help raise other litters, unlike foxes who leave their birth parents. Oh, interesting. God dang it, dude. That blueprint is cursed. I'm going to have to make it from scratch. Alright, well, last task is just to load the full map so you can see going from one biome to the other, what that's like. Really, it's just a demonstration of how powerful level streaming is, which is great. It's an awesome feature of this engine. It's a godsend. Oh, I've been streaming for 2 hours already. The other thing that's been tricky figuring out is when to bring in what animal, because like I did want to go for the lion earlier on, but the thing is the lion will not have a natural predator. So it's like if you get the lion, then it's like there's nothing that can really hunt you. And that became actually a riddle for me to solve with the elephant too, because like when you play an elephant and you make it to adult, there's nothing that can prey on you. So then we had to come up with the human threat. But I want to bring in the lion when it makes sense, where there's a bigger prey that it can hunt, like for example the Cape buffalo, something that will provide risk, right? Even if a lion's hunting with a pride, I need there to be some kind of equal opposite force to kind of meet it, to balance it out. And I feel like the Cape buffalo would bring that out. I guess I could do it with the wildebeest too, but more often than not, I think the buffaloes are known to give the lions their toughest fight, toughest kills. Because right now, we're kind of centered around the small to mid-level prey and predators. So the foxes and the leopards are shining right now. And basically everything that's around that size just fits. Let's see here. We will restore. Put that away. But if I brought lions in right now, they would just completely dominate. Even in singles, like they're powerful. They would be more powerful than a leopard. And then you add to that the fact that they can pride up. Basically, there's nothing to challenge them. Except the hippos. Well, actually, the rhinos can challenge them. They won't. The thing is, they have to compete with something for prey. They need to compete with something. So what would really be good is if we had hyenas. Hyenas would be the natural rivals. Let's see. Restore. Buffalo have been known to go seek out the lion pride, which had killed one of their own, and take revenge. Buffalo are mean, dude. Those Cape buffalo, they are mean. I don't know if I believe the whole revenge thing. There's kind of a limit that animals have with they live in the moment. It's like you do something to them yesterday. Unless it's like a deadly threat, like they really won't really hold on to it, as far as I understand. Not like dogs. Where is... Here we go. Alright, we back. Okay. Alright, now we're going to the big map. The big one. The other message. Additionally, it's been observed that offspring which have left may occasionally group up with their parents even after much time has passed, which shows how deep the social ties go. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I like the jackal. The jackal is like the underdog. Buffalo and elephants hold grudges. Well, an elephant never forgets. As they say. Elephants, very, very smart. Oh, come on, am I frozen? Oh, it's not fully loaded. Just want to do this last task. Oh no, here it is. It's coming. I think. Asset discovery. Okay. Buffaloes are mean, but the meanest has got to be the hippo. Hippos just don't care. Hippos are mean. Let's see here. All right. Let's pull up the world composition. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go from brush to grassland. Let's make sure that's working that way. Oh, I gotta load the navigation. Okay, it might lag out because I'm streaming. Let me think what I want to do here. Also, the compiling thing is still going too. Okay, you know what? I think I'm just going to call it here. I can do the other streaming thing some other time. But I want to thank everyone who tuned in to the stream. If you are missing this, or if you're just coming in at the end of the stream, don't worry. The stream is live as a video that you can watch back at your leisure. Yeah, I don't know what to say because I've been up all night. My brain is fried, and I'm struggling to even form sentences right now. But everything you need to follow The Great Circle is in the description of the video. Please follow the official YouTube channel. That way you don't miss any updates. And yeah, 1.6 will be coming soon. It's going to be chock full of things that weren't supposed to be in 1.6 because I've just been busy adding features, and I'm just going to start putting them in. And the goal is I want to hurry up and get to the baby's update, which is 3.0. Before that, I do have to make more playable animals playable, so that's supposed to be the 2.0. Right now, as it stands in version 1.5, which you can access in the official Discord for testing, the only animal that is playable is the secretary bird. And while it has served us pretty well, I think it is time to expand our playable list. So either we will be expanding to 5 immediately when we hit 2.0, or we'll be adding all of the ones that we want to add, which will be 10, which will be the secretary bird, meerkat, red fox, the rabbit, cat, or drawing blanks here, the rhino, the elephant, the giraffe. Just keep your eyes open. I'm too tired, too burnt. But thanks so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, please just leave them in the comments. We'll respond to those directly. And thanks so much, folks. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I cannot wait to see you guys playing this game. Remember, you can actually play the test version available right now in the Discord. Go to the link in the description, either directly to the Discord or through the website, and enjoy, folks. More to come very soon.